So in this video, what we're going to introduce are Microsoft Cognitive Services. For those that are new to Cognitive Services, they are a collection of services that live in Azure that let you easily integrate and consume powerful AI services in your existing software applications, products or services. Historically, you may have had to perform in-depth research, built your own custom training models, whether that be for language or text analytics or even facial recognition. But with Azure Cognitive Services, you can consume this type of functionality in the form of APIs from the web. There are quite a lot of use cases for these services, and if we just scroll a little bit down here, we'll see that we've got some customer stories. So the companies like Uber who are using the Face API to improve security. We've got a company like Jet.com who are using chatbot technology coupled with natural language processing to provide a better customer service experience. And there's some other customer stories along there that you can check at your leisure. Now, each of the cognitive services fall into one of 5 categories, those being decision, language, speech, vision and web search. And you can see decision, there are 3 services at the moment. So you've got Anomaly Detector, which is a service that lets you identify spikes or drops in time series or time sensitive data. You've got a Content Moderator, which helps you filter and automatically flag content based on particular settings that are of interest to you. And finally, you've got the Personalizer. And Personalizer is a service that lets you surface and suggest content that will be that will resonate more with the users that you're trying to target. And that's a service that would lend itself quite easily to being used to build your own social network and serving content for users that would in theory drive more engagement to your website. If we look at language, there are 5 APIs here. So we've got Immersive Reader, Language Understanding, Q&A Maker, Text Analytics and Translator Text. A rich set of NLP and text analytics and language understanding and accessibility APIs live in here. Some of the more popular ones that I'm doing a lot with at the minute are the Language Understanding, Q&A Maker and Text Analytics APIs. Those are used extensively in chatbot development, more specifically Lewis, which is a language understanding intelligence service. Q&A Maker is another one that's good. You can point at an existing dataset, data store, set of FAQs or even internal documentation, and it will extract a set of key value pairs of questions and their associated answers. Very powerful if you're looking to build chatbot intelligence with just a few clicks, and helps you get up to speed and bring a chatbot to market pretty quickly. Text Analytics is another great API. I've used that extensively in conjunction with the Twitter API and Instagram API, all with a view to processing and surfacing the sentiment, common key phrases and the existence of entities in social media data, and then taking that data and then presenting that in dashboards such as like a custom dashboard written in ASP.NET or Power BI. In speech, we've got speech to text, text to speech. There's even translation and speech recognition based on audios that are being sent through. We've got vision, so we've got computer vision, custom vision, face API, form recognizer, ink recognizer and video indexer. Computer vision is a great API that you can use to point at files, image related files up in the cloud or files in your file system. Custom vision is great for processing images that computer vision can't quite identify. So custom vision can be used in edge cases for your particular business needs. Facial recognition. Form recognizer is a great API that lets you take snapshots of or pictures of forms, so whether that be expense reports, receipts, insurance claims. And the great thing about the form recognizer is it will identify the label and the associated value with that label. So it effectively takes an image and converts that into structured data that you can then ingest and report over. And finally, there are a collection of web search APIs that fall within the web search category. So we've got an auto suggest, custom search, entity search, image search, Bing news search, spell check, video search, visual search, and web search. And what you effectively have here is the power of Bing in a box across a number of different verticals. Not out with the realms of possibility to build your own search engine using the custom search, and then you can fuse custom search and the auto suggest feature together to just give users, for example, a better search experience on your corporate intranet. So what the custom search lets you do is build up or spin up a custom search instance on your own domain out with the World Wide Web, so users will only see content that you want them to see. Ideal for building, safe browsing functionality, for argument's sake, and various other search verticals here, such as entity, image, and news. So you get different categories of search APIs that you can tap into. With each of these APIs, they all surface their own set of discrete data points in each of the responses. So not out with the realms of possibility for you to fuse a lot of these together to build a real powerful search engine. So that was an introduction to Azure Cognitive Services, the 5 categories and some of the APIs. The next thing that I'd like to do is focus on the language APIs.